And I'm speaking with the people who are at the top of the food chain. And I want to welcome you both, Katrina Schmitt and Nico Ruderman, to the Recall Mike podcast. How are we doing this morning?
Good morning, Chuck.
Great. We're doing great.
Well, great. We had a good weekend. So let's start by talking about what's happened so far in terms of getting signatures, finding volunteers. It's a Herculean task. How you guys doing?
So last week, we started distributing all of our petitions, and we've gotten out over 300 petition booklets to over 100 volunteers all across the district. We have our network of volunteers getting really excited, really enthusiastic, and we're just growing and growing. So I think we're off to a really good start.
And it's the entire council district. So, one of the misnomers would be, oh, these are just some rowdy people in Venice doing this. But that indeed is not true, is it?
Not at all. We have a lot of people in the Palisades, in Brentwood, Mar Vista, Westchester, Playa del Rey. Where else am I missing? Marina del Rey.
Mar Vista.
The whole district.
Yeah, everywhere but Chatsworth, because it's not in CD11, of course. But everywhere else, we are really covered. Yeah. And now is it there's some way that you can even you put your signature and do it electronically? You don't even have to have somebody say you want to recall Bonin and write it on the book, or is there a way to do that yet, or are we moving in that direction?
No, there's no way to sign electronically, and there was a change.org petition that's been going around for about a year to recall Mike Bonin, and it got over 17,000 signatures. Which is about half of what we need. And it's great. A lot of people sign that, but the problem is a lot of people think that they've now signed the petition and they haven't. It has to be wet ink on paper on our official petitions that were approved by the city clerk. So we're trying to get the word out to those people that have signed that sign again.
That's right. In fact, we're hoping that some of the people who started those change.orgs will actually notify those who sign that this is where the action is, and I know we'll get many from that as well. What else can you share with us right now? What's going on in the week?
Well, we've passed out over 300 books, and there's 50 signatures in a book. We have over 100 volunteers who have already come and gotten books, and we're looking for more. We need as many people out there as possible, just spreading the word. And it's been pretty remarkable. I know the last recall in 2017 that there wasn't as much push behind it because it was really about some real local issues. But this year Mike has managed to anger pretty much his entire district. So we have a lot of enthusiasm in every single neighborhood in CD11.
And one of the things about our recall, it's the independent one. We're the one. We've had 7 years of watching Mike not represent us and make broken promises to us, which makes us different than some of the other citizens and residents who are not happy with their representation either. But we're completely autonomous. Is that right?
Yeah, I think one thing that's really been important to us as we started this and as we continue growing this effort is that this is a nonpartisan campaign, and we're all about sort of like coming together on this one issue. We know we need to get them out. There's been so much divisiveness, especially the previous 4 years. And this is one thing that we can all agree on, that we need them out. And we don't want to make it partisan.
But the one thing before even we sign off, there are events where people can go to actually sign, places, right, that are there every day, that if you're driving by and think, hey, isn't that Arbor in Venice? I can go sign there.
Yeah, we have a list of permanent locations, businesses that have offered us their locations to hold petitions where people can go sign. And then we also have volunteers who are out there doing pop-up signings every day. Today, I just took one of our stars, Oz, and dropped her off in front of Lincoln Hardware, and she's going to be there for 3 hours on Lincoln collecting signatures, and that's her new pop-up. So you can go to our link tree and see where these locations are.
And we also need more volunteers. So go to our website. There's a place where you can sign up to volunteer. Also, if you go to the signatures page on our website, there's instructions for signing up to be a signature gatherer. And we're all volunteer right now. We don't have any paid signature gatherers. This is a totally grassroots movement, and we need help. We need all your help.
And here's two things to know. One is that on our podcast, we have going to be having a segment each week called Hometown Heroes, and the first one is Oz King, and we have that segment will be coming up. The other is what you said about getting the volunteers. This is volunteers will be able to have complete access to this show and explain why they decided to sign this recall petition. We want to hear from you. They want to hear from you. Stop being alone in your room. Come on out and play. As they said in Cabaret.